आइए हम सुने विज्ञान की अनकही कहानियाँ। आइए हम सुने विज्ञान की अनसुनी कहानियाँ। एक नई दुनिया की आवाज आपकी आवाज, विज्ञान की आवाज, की आवाज।
We bring you all a podcast series on STEM popularization, that is, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and medicine, supported and catalyzed by the National Council for Science and Technology Communication, the Government of India. Program is produced by Media for Community Foundation.
Welcome back to the podcast from the Indo French Center for the Promotion of Advanced Research, also popularly called as CEFIPRA. We are dedicated to showcasing the groundbreaking collaborations between Indian and French scientists that are expanding the frontiers of knowledge. Now, let's understand more from our scientist.
I'm Kunal Mukherjee. I am by training an operator algebraist, but I especially do one-dimensional algebras with a strong emphasis on maximal abelian subalgebras. I had done my master's from Indian Statistical Institute back in '98, and I graduated with a PhD from Texas A&M University under the supervision of Professor Ken Daikema. So I was trained in the free probability school, and in that way my research is mostly about ramifications of matters that arise from free probability. I am an associate professor and working in IIT Madras since last 10 years. And well, over here I have a research team of couple of students and postdoctoral fellows, and we also have some colleagues in other neighboring institutes with whom we continue our research. So we are engaged in picking up projects from national and international agencies, and CEFIPRA is one of them that we try. So my CEFIPRA project is titled Maximal Abelian Subalgebras in Operator Algebras. This is quite an exotic topic in one-dimensional algebras, but is also quite difficult because the area of one-dimensional algebras is not so popular as other areas of mathematics. In this project, I am one of the PI from India, and my co-PI is in Naisar Bhuvaneshwar, Pachugopal Vikram, and the PI from the French side is Professor Eric Ricard in University of Caen, and is the director of the Laboratory of Mathematics there. Along with him, we have Professor Ronald Varnou, who is also in University of Caen, and we have two other French colleagues from University of Paris 7, that's Professor Pierre Fima and Professor François Lemaitre. So we are a 6-member team. Plus there are some other people, those who are our students and postdocs, those are not officially part of the project, but they help us in navigating through the project. It was quite a huge grant for us, and while Corona did a lot of blow in executing the project, like foreign travels and so on, we think we are quite successful. And this have actually made us reach the French team more with a more wider appeal, and that's what I think is one of the most things that I cherished and I had. So as an outcome of the project in mathematics, the deliverables are usually papers and talks in conferences for dissemination of science. Dissemination of science has not happened that much because travels have been limited because of Corona crisis. But as far as papers are concerned, the last project report, I believe we have given a list of around 13 or 14 papers, all of which are at the international level. With, for example, one of the notable results that myself along with Eric Machu and a collaborator in China settled is the factoriality problem of the uniform Earth-use algebras. This is kind of open from 2004. And it is in the spirit of the project, like it has to do with maximal abelian algebras and so on. There are also other papers that we have written in this project along with students and postdocs, but joint Indo French collaboration has been little bit deferred because of the corona crisis. Along with the French team in Paris 7, we are writing a very long paper on Borel subspaces of von Neumann algebra, which is already a 100-page draft by now. So we'll take some time to finish it. Maybe cannot finish it by the time the project ends, but we'll keep on doing it. So in this way, I really believe the project was successful, given that we were not allowed to meet and had to do many things by electronic modes of communication. And we would like to continue this collaboration with the French colleagues in sport in some ways or the other. CEFIPRA has been a great help for at least scientific peers on the Indian side, because CEFIPRA is actually quite generous in this regard. They allow us number of travels and to recruit postdocs and students at our pace, and it also helps us in a way to actually make a bridge not just between the French colleagues and us, but also to travel to Europe. Once we visit France, it's very easy to move around in Europe and collaborate with many people. That way CEFIPRA helps us, and given that I really believe that France is one of the countries in the world which has a very strong knack of doing pure science. Not many countries do have this philosophy. So I really appreciate CEFIPRA for helping and bridging us between the French and Indian colleagues to come on the board and do something that we can do meaningful.
This episode is brought to you with the content support from CEFIPRA and the technical support from the Sparrows team. We extend our heartfelt thanks to the Director of CEFIPRA, Professor Nitin Seth and Dr. Payal, for their continuous guidance and support. Stay tuned for more episodes and thank you for joining.
आइए हम सुने विज्ञान की अनकही